What's up, YouTube? So in this video, I'm going to be going over my top 5 safeties for the 2024 NFL Draft, starting with number 5, Javon Bullard from Georgia. He's 5'11", 195 pounds. Tackling and tackle angles aren't necessarily the best. This isn't the best safety class in general, just fair warning. Smooth hips, solid, but not truly elite speed or range. I don't particularly like him in man, but he is pretty decent in zone. Can play a little bit of single high, but he's better off playing half the field. Is going to need to get his head around a little bit faster at the NFL level, which is something I want to see him improve on. Otherwise, he's going to get a lot of penalties for pass interference. Lack of size and elite athleticism, I think, is going to probably make him a day 3 guy, most likely like 4th or 5th round. Like I said, like that's his talent level. He might go sooner just because I think this safety class isn't that great. That's just kind of where I'm at. Like most classes, this guy would be a 5th rounder to me. But because I think this cornerback class isn't great. I mean, I'm sorry, this safety class isn't great. I think he might end up going higher. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on to number 4, Dadrion Taylor Demerson, I think is how you say it. 5'10", 197 pounds, ran a 4.41 140. Good instincts and ball skills. Can play split, single high, or at nickel, which is great. Reads the quarterback's eyes pretty well. Good anticipation, pretty decent man coverage. Can be over-aggressive at times. Tackling is just average. He pretty much tackles like a free safety. Good football IQ, but does fall for some play fakes at times. Slow to flip his hips, but overall a confident player. Runs to a spot rather than the man, which is great. I see this guy as a solid 3rd round free safety. So, yeah. And I do value free safeties more than strong safeties just because I think strong safeties are a little bit easier to find. But that doesn't mean that there aren't some good strong safeties in this class that we're about to talk about. Starting with this one, Jaden Hicks from Washington State. 6'2", 211 pounds, definitely a box safety. Long speed, not the greatest. But just let him come down and smack people in a straight line. Not a lot of range, but good football IQ. Sometimes we'll try to make a big hit rather than wrap up, which sometimes will make him miss a tackle. Good ball tracking and ball skills. Very good versus screens. Can cover tight ends, but will struggle in man versus faster receivers. But overall is better in zone. But really what you want to do is just put him in the box and let him smack people. You might even want to put him at will linebacker at times. Has played strong safety, free safety, nickel, and linebacker, and has played pretty decently at all those positions. Again, really solid 3rd round talent box safety. Moving on to number 2, Tyler Nubin from Minnesota, 6'1", 199 pounds. So I'll just say 200. Works himself out of position sometimes and falls for head fakes, which is something I noticed. Eye discipline, I think, could improve as well, and his hips are also tighter than I would like. Not super elite range, but his explosiveness is pretty solid. Feet can be a little bit slow in man coverage, but is pretty solid in zone. Strong for the position, very strong for the position. Good ball skills. Has enough range to cover half the field if you need him to. He's definitely a strong safety for sure. I really just want him coming down and smacking people. Could stand to get a little bit bigger if he's going to be a strong safety. That's just kind of where I'm valuing him. And I think he's, again, a 3rd round talent. I think that's as high as these safeties go as 3rd round talent. They might go higher just because people need safeties. But that's where their talent is, in my opinion. Including the number 1, Cameron Kitchens from Miami. He's 5'11", 203 pounds, ran a 4.68 40. Not really a thumper. Tackles like a free safety for sure. And plays a lot of single high at Miami. Range is okay, but not elite. Hips are a little bit rigid. Doesn't change directions at an elite level, but it is decent. Tackling angles can be a little bit weird at times. But good ball skills. Reads the quarterback's eyes pretty well. Comfortable playing free and strong, but mostly a free safety. Again, a 3rd round talent. And that's about it. But like I said, this safety class definitely is lacking. People said that before I even started the process, and it ended up being true. But whatever. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, appreciate that like button. If you have any questions or comments in the comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.